Today we are making a Turkish-inspired pork hash with poached eggs and a Za'atar yogurt sauce. We're going to start by adding half a cup of Greek-style yogurt to the bowl. To that, we're going to add 1 clove of roughly minced garlic, one tablespoon of Za'atar seasoning, and juice of a half of a lemon. We're going to mix all of that together and season that to taste with salt and pepper and set it aside for plating later. In case you didn't know, Za'atar is a Middle Eastern spice blend made from wild thyme, oregano, marjoram, sesame seeds, sumac, and salt. It provides a very earthy, nutty flavor profile to the yogurt to accompany the eggs. Next, we'll start our hash by browning the diced potatoes. You can cut these as small or as large as you'd like. Just remember that the larger the dice, the longer it takes to cook. You want to let these cook until they're a light golden brown. Once the potatoes are lightly brown, I like to move them off to one side of the pan. Then I add in the diced onions to the open side and let them cook until they start to turn translucent. Once the onions are translucent, we'll toss everything together and add in the diced red peppers and increase the heat to let everything caramelize. Once the vegetables have gotten a nice dark caramelization on them, we're going to go ahead and add in our roasted pork and season with our shawarma seasoning. We're going to cook this just until everything is heated through and then set the hash aside. Now for the poached eggs, we want to bring a pot of water up to a gentle simmer. Add a small splash of vinegar. I like to crack my eggs into a strainer so that the loose part of the whites can drain off. Once your eggs are drained off and your water is up to temperature, you can gently add your eggs to the water. I suggest adding your eggs one at a time, unlike what I did here. You want to let your eggs cook for about 3 to 4 minutes with the water turned off and a lid on top of it. We start our plating by spooning 2 large tablespoons of the yogurt Za'atar mixture that we made earlier onto the plate. We will now add a cup of our hash. We'll add in our 2 poached eggs. I used the 2 that came out looking good. We'll top it with a little Za'atar. And a drizzle of olive oil. And then we'll top the hash with a little bit of crumbled feta cheese for some added sharpness. There we have a creamy Za'atar yogurt topped with poached eggs, caramelized vegetable and pork hash seasoned with shawarma seasoning, a bold Turkish-inspired comfort dish. Hope everybody enjoys it.